March 14th, a date that's been circled on the calendars of Pi Network users for months. But as the deadline looms, frustration, uncertainty, and chaos are shaking the crypto world. What's happening with Pi Network? Why are investors panicking? And what does this mean for the future of Picoin? In this video, we'll dive deep into the migration chaos, price drops, Binance listing rumors, and what's next for this controversial project. Stick around. This is a story you don't want to miss. Let's start at the beginning. Pi Network was once hailed as a revolutionary project, a cryptocurrency you could mine right from your phone. No fancy equipment, no technical expertise, just a simple app and a dream. Early adopters, known as pioneers, were excited about the potential. But now, as the March 14th deadline for Mainnet migration approaches, the mood has shifted dramatically. Users are struggling to transfer their mined Pi coins to the Mainnet, and frustration is boiling over. The network has set March 14th as the final cutoff for Know Your Customer, KYC verification, and migration. If users don't complete the process by then, they risk losing the majority of their Pi holdings, except for coins mined in the last 6 months. While the team introduced a grace period to ease the transition, many are still battling technical issues that prevent them from migrating their balances. Sound familiar? Many pioneers are in the same boat. They've completed KYC, followed the Mainnet checklist, and still, their balances remain unverified. Support tickets are going unanswered, and the clock is ticking. Crypto analysts are calling for an extension of the deadline until all technical glitches are resolved. Others are going further, accusing the Pi Network team of being unresponsive and raising doubts about the project's long-term viability. While migration issues dominate discussions, Picoin's market performance has also taken a nosedive. Over the past week, the cryptocurrency has plunged 16.3%. In the last 24 hours alone, it's lost 12.2% of its value. That's a massive drop in a short amount of time. Picoin recently broke below its key support level of $1.43, reinforcing a bearish trend. Technical indicators suggest further downside risk, with the 50-day exponential moving average, EMA, at 1.74 now acting as a critical resistance level. If the decline persists, Pi could test support at $1.20 or even drop to $0.99. A price recovery would require Pi to reclaim 1.74 to reverse momentum. Despite the bleak outlook, some analysts remain hopeful, citing the upcoming Pi Day on March 14th as a potential catalyst for a rebound. But with so much uncertainty, it's hard to say whether that optimism is justified. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest questions surrounding Pi Network. Will Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, finally list Pi coin? The community has been eagerly waiting for an announcement, especially after a February vote in which 86% of Binance users supported the listing. March 14th, marking Pi Network's 6th anniversary, has been speculated as a possible listing date, but so far Binance has yet to make an official announcement. The prolonged uncertainty has only added to user frustration. In response, dissatisfied pioneers have flooded Binance and Bybit with one-star reviews, further pressuring exchanges to take action. Bybit's CEO has previously dismissed Pi Network as a scam, adding to the skepticism. If Binance does move forward with a listing, it could be a turning point for Picoin's liquidity and adoption. But if it doesn't, it could deepen doubts about the project's legitimacy. Another major concern for investors is the looming token unlocks. Right now, Pi Network's circulating supply is 7.22 billion tokens, but the total supply is a staggering 100 billion. That means over 90% of Pi coins are still locked up. This year alone, 1.4 billion tokens are set to be unlocked, with 188 million releasing in March. The bulk of these unlocks will occur between 2027 and 2028, but investors are already bracing for increased selling pressure. When supply outpaces demand, prices tend to fall, and that's exactly what Picoin holders are worried about. Picoin's struggles are also tied to broader market conditions. The crypto market has been in a downturn, with Bitcoin's decline dragging down altcoins. The total market capitalization of digital assets recently fell by 3.65% to $2.75 trillion. Regulatory uncertainty in the US hasn't helped either. Picoin, like many smaller cryptocurrencies, is feeling the pressure. So, what's next for Pi Network? Let's break it down into two possible scenarios. First, the bearish scenario. If Picoin's downtrend continues, it could drop below the critical 1.0 support level. A breach of this psychological barrier might trigger panic selling, leading to even sharper declines. On the flip side, some believe that Pi Day on March 14th could spark renewed interest in the project. If Picoin manages to climb back above $1.50 and hold its ground, it could signal a recovery, potentially pushing toward the 2.0 mark. But for that to happen, Pi Network will need to address its users' concerns and stabilize its ecosystem. Pi Network is at a crossroads. Frustrations over migration issues, price volatility, and uncertainty surrounding a Binance listing have all shaken investor confidence. The fear of token unlocks and broader market weakness only add to the complexity. For pioneers and investors alike, the next few weeks will be critical. Will Pi Network address its users' concerns and stabilize its ecosystem? Or will confidence in the project continue to erode? Only time will tell. But for now, caution is the name of the game. What's your take on Pi Network's current situation? Do you think it's still a promising project, or are the challenges too much to overcome? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on the crypto world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.